Right, we told you we'd bring you up to date with the transfer news, and we are going to do just that because Arsenal have signed.
Arsenal's pursuit of a prolific centre-forward has been relentless, with Mikel Arteta repeatedly emphasising the need for a clinical finisher capable of converting slim chances into victories. That ambition appears poised for fulfilment with the imminent signing of Viktor Gyökeres, the Swedish striker who has tormented defences in Portugal's Primeira Liga and asserted himself as one of Europe's most feared frontmen. Reports indicate Arsenal have agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract and are working to finalise the club-to-club fee, believed to be a staggering €80 to €85 million, €70 to £75 million including add-ons. Gyokeres, aged 27, emerged from Stockholm's footballing ranks and first became prominent during his time at Coventry City, where he scored 38 goals in 91 championship appearances before moving to Sporting CP in 2023 for an initial €20 million. Since then, he's developed into a goal-scoring machine, bagging 68 goals in 66 league games, leading Sporting to 2 league titles and a domestic cup win, while earning back-to-back golden boots in Primeira Liga, Individual Player of the Year honours, and the distinction of being the IF's world's best top goal scorer in 2024. The financial terms have been a sticking point. Sporting CP initially placed a €100 million release clause in his deal, but subsequent negotiations saw a gentleman's agreement emerge, with the club consenting to permits for departures between €65 to €70 million plus add-ons as long as he turns 27. Sporting's president, Frederico Varandas, later clarified no informal agreements were guaranteed, citing market fluctuations and asserting that any deal must meet their valuation criteria. Despite this ambiguity, Arsenal have progressed earnestly. They submitted an opening bid of €75 million after agreeing personal terms with the player. The two sides reportedly narrowed the gap to a €70 million fixed fee plus €10 million in performance-linked add-ons, a total package around €80 million, although Sporting are still advocating for €80 million up front. Arsenal even paused further offers at one point but resumed negotiations after recognizing Gyökeres' determination to wear red and white. He has told Sporting's management he won't return for pre-season training, underscoring his desire to leave. The transfer saga has created headlines across Europe. Sky Sports confirm that Arsenal's sports science team is preparing for Gyökeres' medical at London Colney, the penultimate stage before an official announcement. Meanwhile, outlets including 442 report that the deal could be confirmed within hours if negotiations reach a final breakthrough. At a strategic level, the signing represents a seismic shift for Arsenal. Last season, the Gunners slipped short of the Premier League title, finishing within a few points of Manchester City, but looked vulnerable in front of goal, with strikers Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz failing to consistently deliver, and Eddie Nketiah offering sporadic bursts of energy. Arsenal's midfield triumvirate of Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, and the incoming Martin Zubimendi further solidifies control around the pitch, yet the lack of a ruthless number 9 remained a glaring issue. Gyökeres offers a timely solution. Standing at 1.89 m with a muscular frame, he combines strength, power, aerial threat, pace, and a phenomenal goal-scoring instinct. He finishes clinically from tight situations, on the run, or in the air. He presses, holds the line, drops intelligently to link play, and complements wider attackers like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. His work ethic mirrors Arteta's high-pressing philosophy, offering a match even inside the box presence that the current squad lacks. Beyond the pitch, Gyökeres' commercial appeal is notable. As Sweden's most prolific striker in recent years, and with Nordic pedigree, his arrival would open new markets, boosting shirt sales, sponsor interest, and fan engagement. Arsenal supporters have already begun popping up welcome Gyokeres banners and social media profiles are buzzing. The Emirates megastore is reportedly preparing a lineup of new number 9 jerseys. From Sporting's perspective, letting go of their top scorer is bittersweet. He was instrumental in their domestic dominance, but the estimated €80 million transfer fee supports their continued investment in both the squad and infrastructure. The club have reportedly earmarked midfield replacement Luis Suarez from Almeria while guarding the door for potential future returns. Within Arsenal's blueprint, the arrival of Gyokeres would coincide with a bold push to supplement the squad further. New signings like Zubimendi, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Christian Norgard, and Noni Madueke indicate a collective ambition to refresh almost every line. Gyokeres is expected to debut in the pre-season tour against strong teams like AC Milan in Singapore, helping establish cohesion in Arteta's revamped setup. The midsummer training camp will test his integration, tactical drills, pressing coordination, defensive transitions, link-up play, and finishing patterns. Sports science will monitor his adaptation, conditioning, and muscle resilience after his injury-limited hamstring episode earlier this year. A successful medical would clear final doubts, with a full fitness profile, imaging clearance, and load thresholds paving the way for competitive minutes by pre-season's end. Failing the medical could cause Arsenal to reopen negotiations, potentially lowering payout, delaying his competitive debut, or even withdrawing. But considering the outreach so far and Gyokeres' willingness to forego earnings to push the transfer, club sources remain confident that a green light is near. Long-term, Gyokeres presents Arsenal with a potentially generational number 9. His 2024-25 return of 54 goals in 52 matches remarkable even compared to Erling Haaland's peak marks him as the kind of game winner capable of tipping tight title races. At 27, his peak years align with Arsenal's golden opportunity to recapture the Premier League crown after 2 long decades. There are caveats. Portugal's league differs from England's intensity and quality, and many wonder whether he can replicate his finishing in the congested penalty areas of the Premier League. Data analysts caution on his shot volume relative to conversions. Others challenge his adaptation speed to faster, more rugged defenses. But Arteta and Edu Gaspar believe his profile, physicality, finishing, versatility will translate. Should the deal conclude, Arsenal will submit Gyokeres for Champions League registration, pairing him with Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Rice, and Zubimendi for a direct assault on Europe's elite competition. Match day 1 of pre-season, for example, the fixture in Singapore on July 23 could double as his announcement stage, giving fans a first taste of the Gunners' new spearhead. If he lives up to expectations, Gyokeres could become the defining forward of Arsenal's next era, a player who shapes not just the goals table but relaunches Arsenal's soft underbelly into a title-winning core. It's a seismic risk, but in today's Premier League, such ambition is necessary. With the financial investments made already, the academy talents rising, and the system Arteta has woven, Gyokeres might just complete the puzzle. For Arsenal and their supporters, then, Gyokeres is not just another name on the stable, it's the tipping point between contender and champion. One medical, one handshake, one unveiling away from taking North London and the Premier League by storm. The stage is set, the fee is poised, and football bookmakers may soon update their odds significantly.